Hey folks, I'm MysteriousJG and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect Andromeda. We're about to talk to nasty mean lady, I think we're gradually supposed to like her more, and I think what we're being set up for is that we initially liked Tan and initially didn't like her, but we're going to find out more and more that she's good and that Tan's an asshole. But for now, let's talk to her about whatever.
What choice do we have? How the hell should I know? Spender, you have a job. If you want to keep it, do it. God.
I don't know if I
You've
want to
shaken
keep that
things
job
up,
working for her.
Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial affairs to direct. And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
I'm not a bookkeeper, some fucking accountant piece of shit.
Sam said there was new functionality to discuss.
It's how the initiative was designed to support the Pathfinder. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. That empowers all of us. Hit a threshold. A new cryo group can be brought out. Want more focus on research, like on prodromos? That's your call. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutiae. All you need to do is decide what life in Andromeda means. No pressure.
Okay.
Hello again, Pathfinder.
Spender's personality, reaction to outposts. I haven't done any of this stuff yet.
How are we doing on the viability front?
Struggling. Need I remind you that viability isn't abstract. It's lives, our foothold. Get
No, you
out
didn't
there,
need to remind
Ryder.
me.
Pathfind. We're dying.
How has the Nexus reacted to the foothold I've established?
We send them where you signal, because that's where the need is. There's no time for preference.
What's the deal with your assistant? He's a bit...
I haven't spoken to
Spender
him
is
yet.
an ass.
That's one way of putting it.
I'm aware that he holds certain prejudices, but so does Tan, and we've limited personnel to draw from. Get us more outposts, maybe that changes.
Having people like him around doesn't do your department any favors.
Personality problems are pretty far down my give-a-shit list.
But apparently.
Director Addison?
Goodbye, Pathfinder.
I thought she was refusing to call us Pathfinder. I guess we found a path. So I guess this guy's a jerk. Too bad we didn't get a chance to come to our own opinion.
Hello, Pathfinder. I am Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Brecker, C-63 Galati. Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative.
Sounds like fun.
Whoa, that seems like... too much.
Yes, of course. But now you respect what we're doing. Andromeda viability and the Nexus thresholds are your tools, your reward, and our future. How can I help?
Andromeda viability points.
What's the rundown on AVP?
Much of the preparation in the Milky Way was determining how to measure success.
Is this the asshole, or is there
Thresholds are
somebody
about
else who's the
capacity,
asshole?
But this is about cost, what we can actually afford to support. Points aren't the most elegant system, but it makes it clear. The more you earn, the more we can deploy.
I know it sounds like a bullshit game mechanic, but I'm trying to pretend it isn't.
So, I decide what groups to wake up. Won't everyone be out eventually?
No, some will be murdered.
But there's an order to things, a lines of support.
Alles geht in Ordnung.
You can't deploy an omelet without first deploying eggs. And eggs won't get you steak. Except it's people, and how all our lives begin.
How are you measuring thresholds?
It's based on resource estimates and the general stability, a metric of acceptable scope and risk. The more you achieve, the greater capacity we can accommodate, the more the initiative can do for you.
What can I do?
Simplest explanation, the more you do, the more room we have to grow.
What's first?
Alright, Brecca. Where do I start?
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder. It's ready for your first selection. You may begin shaping the initiative at your leisure.
Okay, so we've got one pod available. We've unlocked 0 of 17 perks. Science pods, military pods, or commerce pods. Odd that perhaps that commerce is reflected by a Krogan. Military by a human, you'd think that would be Krogan. Science Solarian kind of makes sense with what we know. Selected for their years of field experience and ingenuity under pressure, these scientists' expertise quickly improved the initiative's research and resource gathering capabilities. Many military veterans from across the Milky Way have brought their experience to Andromeda, including advanced combat training and wilderness survival skills. Trade is the lifeblood of civilization. These talented merchants and entrepreneurs can use their connections to acquire rare items, grow financial investments, or improve inventory management. Seems like a good place to save. We got more than one we can choose from. You need lab technicians before you can get improved development and expanded field analysis. Lab technicians help the Nexus science team analyze Helios data with increased efficiency. Earn research points at regular intervals. Like that. Mining operations receive a selection of minerals at regular intervals. Don't like that as much, but I definitely like it. Military pods. Munitions receive a drop of consumable supplies. Haven't been using them. Hunting parties receive organic materials at regular intervals. Special forces receive tech materials at regular intervals. Don't really know what that means. Reveal hidden caches around established forward stations. That's kind of neat. Apex tactics. Apex adds new tactics to the repertoire. Earn 15% more credit for Apex missions. Financial infrastructure. Economic planners lay the infrastructure for a robust financial system that will benefit the outposts. Earn credits for investments at regular intervals. Earn a large amount of credits. That's still locked. Improve prices when buying and selling items. Gain access to special inventories. Increase inventory capacity. So advanced training gives you 10% bonus XP gain for completing encounters, but you need to get munitions or hunting. You need to get one of these other things first, and then you can get the 10% experience bonus. That sounds pretty good. Probability of 70% required on Neos. Unlocks one extra consumable slot. Versatility. Another consumable slot. Additional common mining nodes we've made available. I think we need to start with research and then probably mining and then probably... I think I want to get the time-based ones. You've got time-based rewards. Seems like in decreasing order of how valuable we think they are, get the time-based rewards. Market dominance seems like a good one. There's a total of 17 perks, right? Oh no, the 17 perks unlocked. And if we got to level up the Nexus every time to get one, it could be some slow going. But I'm thinking we go lab technicians, mining operations, financial infrastructure. Then special forces, maybe? Highly trained squads venture into cat territory to test their defenses and give us tech materials. Because we need that to get advanced training, which is when we get our 10% experience boost, which I definitely want to get. But I think our starting point is pretty obvious to me. I want research points. $100 Milky Way research data. Oh, is that it? I was hoping we get different different types of ones. Wow. We can also increase research data gain from all sources by 10%. You might want to get mining next first. Because that's not, it's only 45 minutes before we get our next reward. So, yeah, I mean, I guess that's not too bad. And we got experience for it, which means we leveled up, bitches. So now we got 4 more skill points. I just got done dumping everything into assault turret. Which means that I could go sniper rifle, and I could do that one. Or I could... Got 15 points in tech. We need 24 points in tech to get our next big bonus. So I could try to concentrate on tech for a while towards that end. Which might mean just wait until I can actually get up to rank 5 and do my gun damage one. So maybe I don't want to spend these points yet, or at least leave 1 unspent. Auxiliary systems do again. Tech force. Tactical cloak. Increase research or increase charge speed. Yeah. Need all this eventually, but let's. Now I'm feeling like we've put enough points into combat recently. After all, we got our. Oh, I mean, I could go up to extra holster. Yeah, I think it's that my short-term gains in these things, and the long-term I want to max out. My short-term gains have hit a wall where I'm not that impressed with what's on offer. But, and to that end, it's probably a good idea to concentrate on tech. So if I increase team support, I'll have 2 points left. Then the next time I get 4, I'll have 6. That'll give me enough. No, you know what? If I don't spend these at all, then the next time I level, I can... Hold on, think this through. We got 4. If I get another 4, I'll have 8. That'll be enough for rank 5 with 3 left over. And then, and I level up, I can just max this thing out. But only if I don't spend any points right now. If I start moving team support up little by little, I won't actually... It'll take me longer to max out assault turret. So I really got to think about how badly I want to max out assault turret. Damage is a no-brainer for me over this Omnilink thing, where you have to stay close to it. And then it becomes cryo ammo versus short-range flamethrower. You know, I'm really not that sure about that one. Armor defense debuff. Flamethrower damage bonus versus armor 50%. Flamethrower range 8. Burn damage 22. They could both be pretty good. The doesn't seem likely that the cryo ammo will actually freeze anything because it says sustained fire. I have a feeling like the turret's not going to keep hitting the same target enough that it'll move around or whatever. But we don't have to worry about that right now. We do probably want to level up these guys because now they've all got 4 points waiting to get spent. So for my Sorry Commando, we can go with devastating melee or melee damage. It's forceful. Blast weak enemies back or just increase damage by even more. Or go with something else entirely. 13 points and we need 18. So it'll be, if I do the Asari Commando thing, I'll just give her devastating melee. That actually gets her pretty close to shield boost next time she levels. Next time she levels, I won't actually be able to afford shield boost. Because I'll have to spend a point in something, that'll be 2 points. And then I will unlock shield boost, but not have any points put into it. Yeah, well, we'll go with this anyway. Vetra the Drifter Mercenary. We can go with efficiency, 25% all power recharge speeds or extra capacitors, 30% to all power effect durations. I like that one. And now she too is 1 point away from having another power unlocked. Hello, my name is Drac. Because of the way I'm leveling him, actually, he's a little farther from... I can't just pour something else into Blood Rage. I need to wait for him to level again before I choose between Inspirational and Brutality. I guess to get to where I've got my points spent and I'm almost ready like everyone else, I could give him his passives. She's at the same place, so let's just give her her passives, and next time maybe she can get Shockwave, maybe not. But I'm working on Invasion for her pretty hard. Havoc Strike, we want Radius, or 50% additional damage over 5 seconds, Unbalancing Strike. Actually, I like that more than the Radius. Alrighty. So what's our quest now? Trail of Hope. Go to the Onoan system. I actually feel like we've got quite a few quests we could do back on Eos. Rider Family Secrets, Krogan Betrayal, Speak with Kandros. Found Spencer, we talked to Cash. We also got Missing Arcs. William Spender is a difficult man, but there's reason to suspect that the Assistant Director of Colonial Affairs is actively working to undermine the Krogan. Drac has asked you to investigate. Somebody said something about you know what? You know, no. We'll stick with this for now, but we have leveled up, bitches. So it wasn't this guy she was talking about who was an ass. It was somebody else.
Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
Oh, and our frickin' strike teams are probably ready to go on something else too, but I think there's security footage we're supposed to be looking at for one of these quests. Oh yeah, we're supposed to talk to him about seeing it.
Presidium. It made it in CSEC if you're posted there. I only saw the Citadel and Fitz. Was there really a lake? I still know the best place. Supply requested.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Drunk Ambassador.
Glad to see you finally.
Yeah,
I hear
somebody
you've been
say
busy
something.
out there.
That's one word for it.
Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Tyrian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered.
Thunderbird.
Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
I'd like to vent about the Turian Ark, because that seems like pretty rough that you're kind of fatalistic about the fact that there might be millions of dead Turians.
I was told I should talk to you
Or
about the mutiny.
thousands, or whatever it is.
I wasn't on the Nexus when it happened. I started reading up on it, but you know how things get around here.
Do you know where Spender was during that time?
Why Spender? Wait, you think he might have had something to do with the mutiny?
Maybe. Just trying to sort things out.
You know, the logs I did look through showed a few discrepancies. I meant to dig deeper.
But
If you're
I've been busy
investigating,
standing here
how about I
staring
give you
ahead.
access to the security vid archives?
Thank you.
Anything else?
That's what I was going to ask you, but I couldn't be bothered.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
We can do strike team missions from here. Foxtrot, awaiting debrief. They succeeded because they are way better than Team Mike. We got 10 mission funds, a silver item loot box, and a research data loot box. Meanwhile, you guys are still doing your thing. They have 44% chance of success, 44% chance of success, but if we back out and go back in, they can go back to the mission they just did where they had a higher, well, I thought we could. 50% chance, 50% chance. So this is silver credit loot, silver material loot, this is silver credit, silver material. $254, $220. This one's slightly faster. Let's do it. But it is a coin flip, so meantime, we have a research data loot box. So we got an unknown quantity of Helios research data and the silver item loot box. We got a rare, what looks like a sniper rifle. I'm happy about that. Maybe we shouldn't have bought the one that we bought after all. Oh, it's an Indra 2.
Dispatching to your location.
I didn't even see how much. I didn't see how much we got research data wise, but I have a feeling that well, we need to get to a research terminal to use it, but I think we just got our new sniper rifle. So the Indra 2 does 55 damage. It's a 43 weight. Oh, it's the one with high ammo max and high clip size, but it does shit damage. Yeah. It's actually not as exciting as I thought it was at first. Automatic sniper rifle with a rapid fire rate and large capacity to compensate for its limited scope. Indra is still in early design phase. The Andromeda initiative acquired its schematics. Initiative engineers completed the design and manufactured a number of functional prototypes. Dang. Do have to remember to switch weapons whenever we get off the ship. So the security footage should be right across the path here, yeah.
Hydroponics reports oxygen production is nominal.
Huh, this file won't play. Sam, can you boost the quality?
Processing. Playback
Sorry,
initiated.
this is a Betamax file.
Wait, is he handing something over to one of the mutineers?
Take this. It'll help you the armory. Don't. I am sorry, Pathfinder. This backup file is corrupted. The audio tracks are heavily degraded. Someone may have deleted the original, and this version was restored during a system-wide reset.
Well, that's suspicious.
Sounds like a cover-up to me.
I concur. While I cannot restore any more audio, the location appears to be Kadara.
How do you figure?
In common parlance, lip reading. I do not recognize the location from any current data. It appears mountainous and populated. We will need to find the planet before I can confirm. I will contact you via my node.
Let's go confront him.
Let's go confront him just for the hell of it, even though it's obvious that we're going to need to go to this other place before we can prove anything. And this conversation will just be him being all heelish and mean and
Top scientists have a few answers.
taunting us that we can't prove anything. Oh, there he is. Mr. Spender!
Mutiny went as well as you'd expect. So much violence. Then, after nearly destroying the station, the Krogan asked for more power? Good riddance.
Hey,
Ryder, is it? William Spender.
No, not right.
Apologies if we met before. I meet a lot of people running colonial affairs.
Running colonial affairs? I thought you were the assistant director.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Assistant to Addison. So we know who does all the real work.
Real work or dirty work? We're on you, Spender. Neither of these seem like useful things to say.
There's evidence tying you to some pretty shady things, Spender. I saw the footage. You were handing something off?
What footage? From Gavorkum? Routine business meeting. Whoever you're talking to clearly has an axe to grind. And frankly, a Pathfinder shouldn't be wasting time on a witch hunt. You'd be wise to let this be. We're done here.
I can speak to the journalist, but who is trying to talk to me about quest shit?
Hi. The documentary's going great. Your comments really got people talking.
It was like 5
Director
minutes ago.
Tan loved the first broadcast. Sent a contribution for your expenses.
Thanks.
Let's get to the juicy stuff. Scientists are excited about your new outpost, though there are questions about how prodromos can survive where Sites 1 and 2 failed.
There's no guarantee it will, or I prepared the way. Well, there is no guarantee it will, but we did get rid of the radiation.
My team and I surveyed EOS thoroughly, and even stopped the storms. The rest is up to the outpost, but the old threats are gone.
Hopefully they can handle any new ones. Facing those risks must be stressful. How do you relax between missions?
You first.
What about you? I can't imagine you putting your camera down for anything.
I'm not the one history cares about.
But I
I
will
need a
be
minute to
told.
think
I
about
will
my
be
answer.
shooting us having sex.
And I'd like to know.
Back home, I'd go sailing. I love the water.
I love the
Nowadays,
water.
I play ocean
Oh,
sounds,
it's,
close my eyes, and remember. Okay, your turn.
Spend time with my team. I study or stargaze. I hit the bar hard. Combat training. Combat training sounds lame. Hitting the bar doesn't sound like the answer you want to give either. Study, stargaze, time with the team.
My crew and I take downtime together. We're a team.
This is
We have no
history too,
alone
these little
time.
moments between. Shots of this remnant tech, some narration. That completes an episode. Thanks for stopping. The footage of that remnant vault is sealed.
Just jumped off the stairs without actually meaning to. So, I'm thinking of calling it a session shortly, which always makes me want to get something done before the video's over. I want to go talk to the habitation tech. I don't know. What about docking bay? That guy near the, I think the reporter was at the docking bay, wasn't he?
Residents are still mourning the loss of Gene Garson as the initiative founder was
Give him some juicy stuff about the assistant director for Colonial whatever being an asshole.
Director Jared Tan has provided a few
Maybe we'll just, the video will go a little long, maybe we'll actually go talk to our sister.
But now that we are here, we need to focus on surviving before we can celebrate.
This is HNS.
Maybe we can actually talk to that guy after all. It showed us this was completed. Is this guy still up here scanning stuff that's crackling?
These
He's
power
still-
outs just make no sense.
I figured it out though. Oh well. But I got my experience points from it. I don't care if you didn't notice that your problem actually went away. So, not sure where that reporter guy was, actually. Was he down here with the merchants? Am I losing my mind? Are those two things mutually exclusive? I don't believe they are. I'm over hydroponics, but it won't let me jump.
My team and I surveyed EOS thoroughly, and even stopped the storms. The rest is up to the
Oh,
outpost.
okay, that's the
But
broadcast.
the
I
old
was
threats are
wondering what the
gone.
hell was going on. So I do not need to go back in the vortex. Not to the plot gives me a reason to. Where's Reporter Man?
Should I apply for an outpost?
It's Petra again. Seriously don't remember where the reporter is. But there's Ignatius P. Riley.
Hi. Gil Brody is your engineer, right?
That's right.
Hey,
I'm Bailey.
nudge, nudge.
I used to work with him in the hangars here. You wouldn't happen to know if he's available, would you?
None of my business. Or for what?
Depends on what you mean. His duties keep him pretty busy.
Too busy
No,
for
I
my
mean
penis.
Oh, never mind. Just, tell him I said hi, huh?
He doesn't let that many people close. I mean, okay, I guess that's something amusing we can talk to Gil about later.
An expedition to East of the Tithia system discovered this. Hi, I'm Jan Garson, founder of the initiative. I'm Jan Garson, to the next founder of the initiative.
Maybe up here somewhere is the reporter guy. Or maybe I'm crazy. He's nowhere near any of this stuff.
We hope you'll enjoy learning about the rich diversity of people who have arrived from the Milky Way.
This is just taking me back to the freaking bar, isn't it? Oh no, the tech lab. Well, Fudge, I don't know where this reporter is. There was like a message saying that I could talk to him on one of these quests. This one's on hold. Naming the dead. A lot of stuff we need to do on EOS, I think. Alright, let's go see our sister and then head back for EOS before the game is now ready for us to head into a whole new section of space.
We don't have many options here.
We'll head for the cryo bay.
Residents are still
And oh man, this video's already going long.
The initiative founder was killed with
Oh, I probably should just call it right now.
tribute is planned, though Director Jaron
Do this next time. Into that, I'm gonna get sucked into doing another video after this, and I really want to kind of call it a session.
We need to focus on surviving before we can celebrate.
This is Agent S.
This is Agent Killjoy.
How do I find it? No one's heard from them.
This is not good. I'll make it right, Dash. I promise.
Dash Wilder, Dawson again. Why is there a star over your head, Mike?
Pathfinder. Today has not been
Oi.
a good day.
Why is that?
Would have to use
Large
my
shipment
eye.
of medical supplies intended for Prodromos was intercepted by those damned exiles. Scouts confirmed they'd divvied the supplies up among their own outposts.
I'll see what I can do about reclaiming them.
That would be great. Thanks. Maybe when you come across them assholes, you can rectify all this.
Yeah, rectify, asshole, I get it. Have unused skill points, I know. Dr.
Harry, what's
Carlo.
happening with Sarah?
Well, we got her out of the pod. I don't want to get your hopes up,
She's
but
been out of
Sam
pod for
managed
a
to
while.
find her, you might say.
I don't follow.
Well, she's still in a coma. But she also has an implant like yours, and Sam managed to access it.
He's turning her against you.
He's made contact.
That's great news. That's
I
possible?
wouldn't think that's even possible.
You and
Well,
me
it's not.
both, but Sam, well, I guess supercomputers have a different view of things.
It will be good when he rules us
Sarah's mental
all.
processes remain intact.
So, is she okay?
You can ask her yourself. A moment while I establish a link with her implant.
This is weird, dude.
Proceed.
Sarah? Can you hear me?
Can you feel me near you?
Scott? Is that you? What's happening? Where am I?
Why
There was
are
a
you making
problem
me
with your
talk to you?
stasis
It's
pod.
making me
You're
conscious
in
of
a
the cool
coma
darkness.
on the Hyperion. Do you understand?
I think so. Am I dreaming?
Sam linked into your implant, but they say you're stable. You're safe and sound in the medbay.
This is so weird. I hear you, but I can't feel anything. Where's Dad? Is he doing okay?
He's dead. He's busy. Oh boy. So we have to decide if we're going to lie to her or not? Yeah, why are we having this conversation? I don't know. What the hell do you tell your sister who's in a coma? I don't probably wait for her to come out first, maybe? Maybe. Tell her the truth. Oh, I have no idea what difference this makes. Let's give her something to stress her out while she's still in a coma.
I don't know how to say this, but he's dead, Sarah.
What?
It was a freak accident.
But it's Dad. He can't die.
I know. It's been hard on everyone.
I was hoping you'd get a chance to regain consciousness before learning the
I didn't get to
news.
say goodbye.
No one did.
Except me.
What about finding home?
I also got to be Pathfinder.
Dad kept telling me how beautiful it would be.
Damn, man. Just lay all this shit on her, I guess. This is not the time to start... Well, there's got to be a middle ground. We haven't found it yet.
There's been some complications. The Golden Worlds didn't exactly deliver.
But Dad said...
Sarah?
I'm never getting out of this coma. Screw this.
Am I dreaming? Where am I?
Sarah, I'm sorry.
Her pulse rate is increasing rapidly.
You probably shouldn't have said all that stuff.
That's enough. It's too stressful.
Sarah,
Sorry, I almost killed you. Search for memory triggers that will... Yeah. I hope these family secrets don't start getting weird.
Ryder, that was a hell of a thing talking to your sister in a coma.
What the hell's the camera
Can't
doing?
say I really bought into the whole Sam implant, but well, that was pretty amazing.
Where did you go, Doctor? Yep. It's kind of weird.
yeah, it was. I had no idea we could do that.
Just when you think you've seen it all. And here, a 600-year trip to a new galaxy seemed like science fiction. Something new every day.
Later.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
That's all, Harry. I want something smooth. Did we get experience for terrifying our sister? Doesn't look like it. Anyway, folks, once I get the option... tonsillitis could be what kills us all. So now I'm just really waiting for a chance to save the game. Don't know why I can't do it here. Well, maybe it's time to get some new rewards. Like, where do I have to go to actually collect those? Back to operations real quick, see if those rewards are ready, and at least I should be able to save the game there, because this video is suddenly going real freaking long. I suppose I could do the thing right. Do another post-split.
Tribute is planned, though Director Jaren Tan has provided a few details so far.
Without Jean, we wouldn't be here. But now that we are here, we need to focus on surviving before we can celebrate.
This
Celebrate her death? What?
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
I forget it. I'm calling this. This one will just be long. I'm calling it a video as soon as we check this. No rewards to collect. 24 minutes. Maybe I will collect one off screen, but I won't. Oh, it will let me save. Why? It looked like it was grayed out. Yeah. Oh, I don't get it. Alright, folks, that's going to be it. Long video, I know. When we come back, I guess we're heading back to EOS to try to do some of the stuff that we can do on EOS, because there's a lot of little things. Drop a camera off, let it settle a bit. Lay that thing at that guy's grave, investigate the first murder. All sorts of fun stuff that we can do. So let's get to doing it next time on the MysteriousJG.